Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! It's your buddy Cooper here, and today we are gonna do it. It's time to go to Le Mans and fight Jasper Dice Tutor. I am Jasper Dice Tutor. I'll show you the true meaning of power. He will. He's probably the second hardest fight in this story. I think they're top 3 in this story when it comes to not counting the final boss. Wow, this is a very interesting map layout. What the hell? Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that is a really interesting... Oh, he also changed deck leaders. Terrain change. Smart. Increase strength type. Improve resistance. Weaken specific enemies. Oh my god, this is going to be interesting. Today's going to be a good day. Today's going to be a good day. Alright, I'll play a Magic Jammer over here, and I will slowly make my way around the map. And I do mean slowly. They made this as tedious as possible. Which is the right thing to do for Grandpa's map. Alright, Gramps, let's see what I can make. Not anything as of yet. But I'm going to spend some stars just to get some girl on the board. There we go. Interesting. So he has all the time in the world to build up his defenses. That is honestly horrifying. Well, that's kind of a shame. What a top deck. Alright, Red Archery Girl, go ahead and show yourself. I just want you to get moving. Like I said, we got a whole map to get through. This would probably be a great map if you ever pulled Doku Rider. Yeah. If I had a Doku Rider, my deck would actually be 100% complete. It would be the best card. I don't know if I'll ever find a way to get one, but if I ever do, it's the card. For me and you. I was wondering if that would make Flame Kraken. It did not. Yeah, buddy. Alright, continue my advance. He's just building up a wall, which is interesting that he played the wall somewhere where I guess if he's like, oh, I might have a Labyrinth card, then, or a Labyrinth tank or something, I could break in that way. A lot of warrior cards being drawn. Not exactly what I'm looking for. There we go. Get him to stop taking up space. Yep, that'll do. And I will patiently wait to see if he tries anything. Oh, okay. So now that's the only entrance is the one guarded by something powerful. Okay. And if I end up in the Toon field, then he'll be coming for me. Wow, I am drawing all my warriors. I'm not a fan of this. I am not a fan. Yeah. I'm going to max out my star count next turn. I still have Magic Jammer and Heavy Storm. Magic Jammer will be first. Once he plays any possible spells or traps that we don't know about. Oh, does he have his own Labyrinth card? Is that what he's doing? I didn't even think about him being a Labyrinth Duelist. Okay, he definitely has a spell or trap. That guarantees it. We just haven't seen it yet. Okay, nope. I'm just going to draw every one of my warriors and not a single dinosaur. No dinosaurs allowed in this house. There we go. And we play the waiting game still. So if that is a labyrinth... Oh, I was going to say, if that's a wall shadow or something, or it's a shadow goal, he can actually hit me this turn. But it was not the case. It was not the case. All my warriors! Every single one of them! Not a single dinosaur! Not even a pyro monster. Oh, I did have one, but still, you know what my point is. Queen's Double. Swordsman from a foreign land. You can keep moving forward. If you die, you die. That's kind of part... Oh, I wish she would be good on Toon because, she has a Toon form, but I guess it makes sense. Alright, you go over there. Do I even need Swordsman? No, eat your Swordsman. Delicious. Alright, we have devoured a Swordsman. Next. Running out of space to summon, huh? Ah, there we go. The fuck was that? What the hell was that? I can't draw a dinosaur. I can't do it. Don't you get it? It's just not possible. I'm doing that for fun. If you're curious, I'm doing that for 100% fun. All right, I am upset. I am allowed to be upset. This has been stupid. I killed a girl who didn't have that many attack points in the first place. I've lost so many monsters because I've drawn the worst monsters in the worst order possible. Next turn, he can attack me directly. Not directly. He can attack my monster. I want to see what kind of stuff he's working with. I thought he'd flip a spell by now. And in the other one, he uses burn spells, but it seems like my magic jammer is not going to come in handy. That's in our war. I can't believe it. I honest to God can't believe it. How does this keep happening? Where are my dinosaurs? I've gone through almost half my deck. And unsurprisingly, half my deck is dinosaurs, so where are they? Alright. I'm coming still. Oh man, am I coming. The reason I haven't Heavy Stormed is because I want him to play absolutely every card possible. Plus, I haven't even entered his range. And when I do enter his range, it's going to be with a card that has an ability like Cannigan's, where he's safe. Oh, there's my dinosaur. It just took fucking forever. All I have left is freaking Dream Clown. What a shame. Sorry, girly. Alright, he's going to be the bait. He's going to be the scout, and then I'll Heavy Storm after I scout my way in. Don't have the best hand in the world, but I can make a pretty decent Brachio. Okay. Let me see what I got so far. Yeah, I do have to throw something down. Let's throw Anthrosaurus down. Alright, I'm right there. There's no reason not to hit me. There's no I saw you power increase, and you also played that really weird card, which worries me. This game always has new cards to surprise us, you know? Alright, did I draw another dinosaur? That's my question. I did. Oh, but it's Megazowler. Alright, find out. It was Phantom Duan. He buffed a Phantom Duan. It's so goddamn weak. It's actually pathetic. It's actually pathetic how weak that card is. You're gonna go into him. He scouted for us. He did his job. We're not being spellbound for 3 turns. I don't really have the patience anymore. It took me a while to get here. I don't care about my own magic jammer. 4 of his cards were nonsense, of course. Alright. Now, let's get a little gruesome, and let's assume that this will be enough to... Well, I know it could beat Phantom, but I don't know what that other card is, and that's slightly concerning. 2700 attack is pretty good, though. Yeah, not knowing what that weird equip spell was is concerning. But my opponent seemed to buff a useless card, so who cares? I'm gonna miss your Exodia deck. Exodia is a fun idea for a game like this. Pretty hard to pull off, but doable. Did you just draw another trap? Is that what just happened? He probably just drew another trap. Alright, let's see what I got. I have Megazowler. Megazowler's probably good enough. Do I have anything else? You know what? Let's throw away the big dinosaur with it. Sorry, two-head. Alright. 2600 attack and direct damage 27. This was mostly to scout for a trap card. He doesn't have the direct damage half thing, so he's actually going to die. Wait, did he buff? That's a weird... How did you get 13? Sir, how did you get 1300 attack points? That is a weird number to obtain. What the fuck? Our monsters! How did you do... You infected her with a virus that creates... That's what that card was? There was... What was it? What was it? I have to know. What did you do? So, by the way, he had... It was Crush Card. He infected a monster with Crush Card. Also, he had so many paralyzing potions on the field. She was infected with Crush Card, and her death caused Crush. I'm honestly impressed. I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. He lost still, but, you know, good for him. Good duel. Good duel. Very interesting duel. Did not work out in your favor, but respect nonetheless. I play anything weak. Nah, I let my boy handle it. Dream Clown! There we go. Alright, well, we didn't find out what type he weakened. It wasn't dinosaur, that's for sure. Weird. Weird duel. Weird freaking duel, to say the least. Let's see what we can get from it. Lots of spells and traps, yeah, that's true. Alright. My best chance of getting a jackpot is probably dark. Yeah, dark energy. I missed it by one. Oh, well, no. Oh my god, I have two. Oh, I got one! Paralyzing Potion. Injection Fairy Lily. Dark Hole! What? I don't think I've ever pulled Dark Hole in a Let's Play. Or if I did, I never used it. Okay, I am super hyped. Oh, our deck's going through some changes, especially since I don't want to get stuck fighting this guy going the long way. You may have beaten me, but I doubt you'll survive the duel with my nephew, Yugi. You're his uncle? Alright. And who do we got next? Oh, I know who's next. It ain't Yugi. It ain't Yugi. The Crush Duelist. Bakura. Oh, that power drop is huge. I mean, I could easily make my deck weaker, but right now we're not. We're going to make our deck stronger. Alright, so it turns out I don't need Skull Knight, even though this map is kind of nice for him. It's just too hard to get over there. Dark Hole costs 50, and it just destroys all... It destroys everything. Destroys everything. I would, yeah, put it in the deck. Put it in the deck immediately. Like, obviously, I usually have advantage, so destroying everything isn't exactly a good thing, but if I'm setting up on him like last time, then it's totally a good thing. Magic Jammer still has value. Fake Traps still have value. Shadow Spell, it turns out this duel you're not going to have as much value. Actually, you might not have any value. Let's take them out. I'll bring them back later. This duel, we should just look for our monsters that can go through Labyrinth. It's going to be a big deal. I assume they cost a lot, so I'm going... Labyrinth Tank, boop. Shadow Goal will be way down here then. If I still have one, I might have used it for... You know what I did. Shadow Goal. Alright, I got my Shadow Goals. I need one more card. Don't I have a card that gets rid of Labyrinth? Funny enough. Well, it's luck based on which one I get rid of, but... I think I do. Shift isn't bad either, but it's not going to work in this case. Darkness Approaches. I might have gotten rid of it, the Labyrinth card. Either that or it costs less than I think it does, so... We'll look around, we'll look around. Alright, it's not Copycat, that's for sure. So my opponent loves paralyzing people. So maybe bringing back Warriors wouldn't be a terrible idea. Or, I mean, Machine Types would not be a terrible idea. Curse Break, Magic Labyrinth, there it is. Alright, it's a cheaper card than I thought. So we got everything we needed. Let's go. I probably should have brought Curse Breaker as well, given that he placed so many traps. But hey, if I get Heavy Storm or Dark Hole, none of that matters. Gramps, I'm coming back. I'm going to beat you up. Because it's the right thing to do. And you can't stop me. Oh, that music. That music will get me every time where I'm just like, I'm home. I can do whatever I want now. Alright, so Sword Arm of Dragon. Let us work together. Oh, wow, I got it on the first turn. I got it on the first turn. I'm not going to actually use it just yet because I need him to think he's safe. And then once I get my opportunity, I go in. So his deck cost is really high. I wonder if that's just because of spells and traps. He didn't show me any good monsters last duel. I don't think I don't think I saw a single good monster. Okay, I have Dark Hole set up now. Very nice. So there are 5 Labyrinth spaces that if we... Oh, Magic Jammer would have been nice if I had it. 15 smackaroos is a lot. Yeah, if I can get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these 5 Labyrinth spaces, it really opens up the map to me. So, we'll see if we get lucky. We're not going to need this much water. I might need my Warrior, but we're not going to need the water. Okay, don't worry, we will. And I can Dark Hole if I feel the need. But right now, our goal is just get into base. Once my deck leader gets a little closer, we'll make do. Okay, any dinosaurs yet? Shadow Goal. Okay, well that opens up a whole new door. So, when do I want to use it? That's a good question. Do I want to fuse for the bigger monster? No, because I might Dark Hole. Yeah, don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. No, find out where we're going. Labyrinth Wall. Am I going to get a little bit of a easier path? Come on, Magical Labyrinth. No! It was the one right next to it. Okay, well, we're doing this the same old way. So let's do it. Slow duel, but I'll just Dark Hole him when the time comes. I'll throw away a bunch of cards I don't need and just Dark Hole. Okay. Oh, all of a sudden, the duel I don't have Magic Jammer. All of a sudden, you have yourself all the cards that I was talking about. Alright. Well, if that's the case... Do you become an Earth Monster? You stay Dark. Yeah, if you stayed Zombie, you'd be even better, but it's okay. Yeah, if he has a Paralyzing Potion, don't worry about it. We have Dark Hole ready to go. But I might as well send a scout in. Every monster he had was just a stall monster. Even that is probably going to be a stall monster. Oh. Oh, okay. Yep. It being a spellcaster made the difference. My defense is all I really got going for me. Plus, I'm a rock type. I'm not, but you know what I mean. Water beats rock. Here we go. Oh, that's a good animation. That's creative. I like that. I don't like that my monster died, but I like that. Well, I'll just slowly come around. You're gonna die, old man. You're gonna die today. I don't even need my dinosaur. Let's make some space. I don't need my dinosaur. Boop. Bop. Not gonna stop. He'll die to Dark Hole, but until then, he could just gain experience for all I care. The time will come when I can kill this guy. I don't like that he healed, though. That's going to make this a little bit tougher. Last duel I won because I rushed him down once I got into base. This duel I might not have that luxury. What does that do? That was unlucky. I assume that card randomly spellbinds a card. How long, though? Infinitely! Oh, that was unlucky. If it had hit Dark Hole, that could have been the game changer. Thankfully, it did not hit Dark Hole. Alright, which of these cards do I not need? My dinosaur. It does not fuse, so don't get crazy. There we go. And let's continue our walk around. No, if my opponent was also aggressive, it'd be a bit of a scary duel, but he's so passive because his deck's all about burn. At least that's what I assume it is. Alright. More dinosaurs. That's a dinosaur. Alright, let's move in our card. We won't be Dark Hole until later anyway. You're doing great. You're doing great, Sword Arm. You look great. It's a long duel, so you just sit there and look pretty until the Dark Hole takes your life. Wonder if there's any monsters that are like, I'm immune to spell effects. Seems like a rare ability, you know? Not something you'd see every day. Let's do that. Just to keep building experience. I might as well build experience on the way, you know? Since it's going to be a long duel anyway, get the experience out of it so it's worthwhile. Burning Magic. Once I can get my Burning Land to about here, that's when I'll activate it, right here. And then I'll Dark Hole. And then you'll blow up. And all these amazing cards will be wasted. So I think when he activated that card Time Seal, it was probably a bad idea because he had more cards on the field than I did. So his odds of getting hit were much higher. Normally it'd be great to set up Aqua Chorus, but because of Dark Hole, I can't exactly do that without killing it. We have to be patient. Wonder if my opponent has anything as strong as Dark Hole too. Because normally Grandpa has a base kind of, not like this, but it's a different kind of build where he just sets up Exodia the whole time, which I don't think he runs anymore. since his deck leader is not the head of Exodia. He might still run it and I'm wrong, but I don't believe it. All right, I'm going to have to think this through. We're not going to need these 2 cards. That is not an Earth monster. Oh, I guess Invigoration just buffs anything. Next time I'll use it on my other guy. Alright. It's only by 300 anyway. Next turn is the turn everything changes. Unless I want to wait until my guy's in the corner. Hold up. Am I near the corner right? No, I'm already there. Alright, so let's do it. I'm going to activate Burning Land. Let's burn some land and honestly get rid of this Toon Field. Now that I've activated Burning Land, I have access to the base. Not any good monsters in my hand yet, but that's okay. I activate Dark Hole. This is going to be a brutal card. Damn, that's brutal. Every card. Leader ability activated. Dude saved 3 monsters with his leader ability alone. That's incredible. I'm not even mad. That's just impressive. Alright, I'm going to go Scout. I love this card. I know he's the counter to my own deck, but I love this card. We're going to have to figure out something else because he got to keep probably his best cards. Why do you... Wait, does that even make a difference if you infect it with 2 Crush? Does that even do what he thinks it does? I don't know. I don't know and I'm scared. Alright, well, I'm all set up. If I could just draw a dinosaur and a warrior, I'm literally set up for victory. Other than Crush, nothing's going to beat me. And yes, I know he has Crush on the way. I think this card was super buffed. I'll let him come to me. I don't want to run into a trap by accident. Oh. Oh, thank God he was the only white monster. Holy Jesus. It's as strong. Oh, it's not as strong. It's close. It's so close to beating a Flame Swordsman. Mystical Elf, I'd love to see you attack. You are quite the monster. One of the most busted cards in this game, especially since you can actually fuse into it with weak monsters. I like the music. The Flame Swordsman doesn't care. Flame Swordsman, do it! Flaming War Sword! Nice. Alright. Her defense was horrifying. Her attack, not so much. You do seem to be a more defensive guy, old man. But your defense will not make a difference when I can do this. Oh, Heavy Storm. I guess I can put that in the corner. I'm not drawing... You know what? I don't need Water Girl. We're not drawing what we need. That's a problem. I don't have that many cards left in my deck. I didn't consider that. I didn't consider running out of cards as a problem. I maybe should have thought about it. Okay, I got my warriors now. And funny enough, one of them is perfect for this situation. So I'm just going to have him sit right there, and Flame Swordsman's going to go the long way around. Yeah. He's not going to attack or nothing. I just want him to get an infinite spellbound on somebody. Alright, so that guy is now also infinitely screwed. I like this. I like this. I'm making a wall of my opponent's own cards. The Drek, you're going to sit in the corner. I'm probably going to have one of my cards run you over. Probably Heavy Storm. Oh, after you do your effect, of course. And I'm coming. Don't you worry, I'm coming. I'm going to use my opponent's own cards to protect me as I make my advance. He can run over his own cards or fuse on top of them, but they're not usually that smart. I mean, I doubt he has any spells or traps there. But then again, I don't care just trying it. Who does it hurt to try? No one. Okay, so he didn't have any spells or traps. Dream Clown, Flame Swordsman. Flame Swordsman, I'm not going to lie. The only reason I don't actually want you to advance is you will die. So why don't you move here? Dream Clown, you can advance. Because I can fuse you into sword arm at least. Yeah, that little bit of crush is holding my opponent back. He can't actually come and get me. And Dream Clown, on the other hand, can go. Swordsman, I don't need you yet, but the time will come when you're needed, so don't feel bad. Alright. I'm gonna keep moving. I have to be a little bit careful with the cards I have left. Okay, that might have been a trap, so this might be the time to Heavy Storm. That might be the time to Heavy Storm. It's a motherfucking Starboy. Alright, here we go. Starboy in action. With a little bit of power, we saved it all for this moment. And then, just to make sure I get everything I ever wanted, we're going to use the Drek. You're all in attack mode now. And then we're going to use Aqua Chorus. And then we're going to get rid of anything that isn't a monster. Ah, the card that was in Crush. Okay, well, prepare to be crushed. 4,300 attack go. Fuck. It's only for one turn, and he's stuck there at 2,700 attack. I can live for one turn. Unless my opponent has Curse Breaker, he will die. Now, he might get enough time to get a new trap card, but I doubt it'll save him. Wait, what? He did it to paralyze me even more! But the cost. Oh, and he's, for those of you curious, he's allowed to crush the Crush because of his built-in protection from his deck leader ability, I assume. Oh, it's actually because he only has 1,200 attack when he's on Crush. Ew! I don't want to see more images of you. That's disgusting. You know what? You're dead. Brachio, step on him. 26. I have game coming up. I may be trapped. He trapped me within my own monster. But I have game coming. I can give it a shot. I can give it a shot. It'll have 2,700 attack. That's pretty freaking good. It might open up a new path for me. It was Dark Elf. Dude. I believe you lose some points because Dark Elf was in battle at all. Alright. That's another 400 life from you. And in a few turns... 3 turns, Jesus. In 3 turns, I will destroy you. This is the most spellbinds I've seen in a duel. Alright, he's just running to the corner. Which won't work if I am able to kill this. Oh, he crushed her again! Which means I no longer have a target to kill. Freaking hell. That was the card he crushed to death. I don't know why he gave her 2 crush, though. I don't think that made a difference. However, this opens up a path for me. And my Brachio didn't die. My strong Brachio, so it's not like I lost anything, really. I have the direct damage ability, so I'm fine. Do I have a weak monster? I have a very weak monster. I have the perfect monster. This guy. This guy can do it. Yeah! He's not weak. He's just weak enough to get in the crush without dying. You would have to have a monster with exactly 1,400 attack or else you lose. I got him. I got him. It's over. It's over. He can't come. He can't get out of this situation. I don't care. My ability saves me. And you wasted Curtin's ability. All of your cards... Okay, all of his cards are spellbinds and weak monsters and traps and spells. He has no powerful monsters for me to be afraid of. There is nothing of concern. He power increased that card and it still didn't die, implying that it's really weak. That implies that it's insanely weak. In that zone, he's a problem, I admit it. If I had a dinosaur card, I would win. A dinosaur card that was weak, to be specific, but since I don't, I can do a little bit of a different strategy. I can bait you into Crush. So this guy, he'll either come here, or he'll come here, and then I win the duel off of that. Because, like I said, my leader ability keeps me safe. None of this damage matters. It's over. Curtain of the Dark Ones lost him the duel. Doesn't matter. It don't care what you hit me with. It doesn't make a difference. He's like, I blocked you. You didn't block anybody. Oh, now I can attack you directly if I really wanted to. Yeah, let's do it with our boss, our deck leader. We have multiple ways to win this duel. This is the way we're going to win it. Very good duel, Gramps. I got a little unlucky with my Labyrinth, but you are clearly going to be a problem. Flame Swordsman's been promoted. Good for him. Alright, let's see. Can I get more of this luck? Okay, I got his deck leader. Let's see. Oh, there is a chance. Nah, I missed it by one. Alright, that's fine. We got a bunch of spellcasters, which I probably won't use, but they're there. The Stir Mystic isn't bad, though. So, Gramps, you really like to stall us out with this freaking area. I might need to change up my deck completely to make to make this deck doable. Or make this duel doable. So, Stir Mystic... Oh, did he... When the cards flip face up, all face down cards are automatically flip face up. Oh, that's actually insanely good. Never mind. It's better than I remember. Let's get rid of some cards for this duel specifically. We're keeping all the dinosaurs. We're keeping some of the water. Not all of it. Let's get rid of Red Archery Girl. Pyro Monsters were fun, but we'll drop them too. Let's bring in Stirred Mystic, and let's bring in basically any of our burn cards to give us a better fighting chance against Gramps. Because even though he runs a bunch of cards that that heal, the burn will still help us in the long run. You know what? Let's drop a lot of these. Let's drop Water Dragon. Let's drop Water Girl. Let's drop Gruesome Goo. Let's drop Starboy. Let's start robbing some graves. Copycat. I'm pretty sure I left a new Kazi or two around. Just one? Okay. Might be a long shot, but Final Flame can be useful, kind of. It's not the strongest card in the world, but if I have one, it'll be something. Let's see. Follow Wind, Cyber Shield. I do have a Final Flame. Yeah, 200 points. It'll matter. Alright, we'll make 200 points matter. My deck is now 1,043. This is an expensive deck now. I am only using the primo shit. Now, of course, if we get our Labyrinth card, we'll go through Labyrinth. If we get our Dark Hole, we'll use that. If we get Magical Labyrinth, that gets rid of the Labyrinth. And hopefully we'll get a luckier roll next time. Last time we got the worst one possible. All we did was move over one Labyrinth space. Alright, so let's go ahead and try again. That is a great start. Unbelievably great start, because if you fuse this with this, you get... No, I'm joking. It doesn't... It might... No, there's nothing stronger than Tremendous Fire. There isn't, other than Ryoku, but you know what I mean. There's nothing in direct damage burn that's stronger. So let's just do the 1,000 damage. And let's see what he does in return. He doesn't do a damn thing. Very embarrassing of him. While he doesn't do a damn thing, I am going to Ukazi. You guys know how much I love this card. Ukazi! 500 burn. This is getting sad. I already almost took half his life just because my start was that strong. Power increase. I don't think power is going to save you this time. I don't even think your crushed stuff is going to save you this time. Alright, Powerification. Honestly, I don't really need any of this. Other than Shadow Goals. So let's get ridiculous. You know, I'll save the 2-mouth. But let's get a little ridiculous. Oh boy, here I come. I know you just power increased a card, so come and get me. You can attack into Labyrinth. You can't enter Labyrinth, but you can attack into it if there's already a card there. He was unwilling. Okay. Oh, I was excited for him to fight me, but he doesn't wish to. I got my Labyrinth card, so let's move it over here. I got all my dinosaurs this time. This time I got none of the fusion materials. Well, I guess I can use Wall Shadow, funny enough. Just none of the other Labyrinth cards. Next turn, I'll use the spell card if you're curious. He could fuse? Is it Mystical Elf? Is that why? Don't want to spoil it. Let's see. 2-head. Okay, 2-head's cool and all. Let's find out where we're going. Damn it. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's go with... Damn, I can't summon onto that. He knows the second I enter this, I die. He's smart, and I have to respect it. Alright, fine. I'll get rid of everything. I don't need it all. I don't need any of this. I drew all my dinosaurs for crying out loud. Let's enjoy them. Hey, 2-head. Did I ever upgrade you? Yeah, you never leveled up. Maybe you'll level up from this. He thinks his wall of spells and monsters will save him. Nothing saves you from direct damage. Alright, let's see what we got this time. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Time to copy some cats. Alright, the cat that will be copied is not that. Oh, I can get his crush card. That's it. Oh, I can only steal enemy cards. Whoops. That's fine. Crush card would be interesting. I think we can all agree on that. So a crush card strengthens all monsters with attacks of 1,000 or below. When defeated in battle, the adjacent spaces are transformed into crushed terrain, opposing enemy destructions or ineffectives. Damn, that's such a cool build. What a cool spell card to develop for this game. Such a cool idea. Alright, well, let's move on. There we go. And Dream Cloud. You're the card we actually need. Because even though he does run burn and we could take advantage of that, Grave Robber is the one that we need because we can just get back Tremendous Fire. And it will be tremendous when the time comes. There we go. Let's just be patient. It'll be fine. Eventually we're going to draw the card we really need, which is Dark Hole or Heavy Storm. Dark Hole doesn't actually work because of his deck leader ability. Alright, Tremendous Fire again. Just burn him down. Leave the old man with like no life points. Alright. You know what? I might as well use it. Let's have... Even though I want my scout, let's have our Sword Arm already. Sword Arm of Dragon, go with your 1250 attack. You'll be great. You'll be great. And that's all we need. That's good. We're going to go right in and destroy Grandpa. Grandpa just has his wall strategy, and it will not... Okay. Apparently, the freaking Sword Arm is too weak. Wow, he's just surrounding himself with Crush card. He loves to crush. Heavy Storm and another Grave Robber. That's exactly what we're looking for. Hello, Grave Robber. Hello. Tremendous Fire Part 3. Alright, then we're going to go over here, and over here. I'm going to just let myself take damage because I don't care. And Sword Arm, I'm starting to think he's ready for us, so just hide in defense mode until I figure this out. I doubt he has a tuned monster, but... Oh, you know what? Illusionist Faceless Mage might be. Yeah! He runs Dark Elf, but that does cost him some life points. Now, we use Dark Elf a lot in the very beginning of this Let's Play, but since we haven't seen her animation in a while, let's enjoy it. I never draw my Labyrinth Tank. That's the card I really need in this duel. Ah, yes. Magical Blast. Well, at least now we know what one of those cards are. I don't like that he's coming after my Sword Arm. It makes me uncomfortable. I have a Crush card, right? That's the only card I have right now. Let's play it. Let's get rid of this. It's okay if I lose Crush Card. I want to see what he had. Yeah. Oh, it was a trap. He was trying to bait me. He was trying to bait me. I figured you out, you coward. I also know where your monsters are now. That's all 5 of them. You can't summon any more monsters. Everything he plays from now on is a spell or trap card. Every card he plays from now on is a spell or trap card. That is a trap. And now we know. And everything else is going to turn the field into Crush, so I have to mentally prepare for that. Alright. What does that do? Is it just defense? It better just be defense. Oh, that's a lot, though. That's actually ridiculous. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Gotta give the guy some credit. Let us just have this guy ready to go for when I need him. He might be able to kill that sword arm, but we'll find out together. He's starting to get scared. That's good. That's good. I want him feeling fear. That's a trap. He has really good defense, but his attack stat isn't very good. That's my hope. Interesting. Very interesting. His defense must be godly by now. It's insane. Okay. Okay, that gives him like 900 defense. And yeah, I drew 4 warriors. What of it? That card's in attack mode, though. Oh my god, I would have beat it! I actually could have beat it. That's crazy. Unfortunate. Here, why don't you guys kiss? Let's get rid of a lot of stuff. Yeah, not you. Not you. Yeah, you go here, and then you go here. Now, funny enough, when you move to fuse, that means you lose your turn. That card cannot be used now. This turn, at least. Alright, so we're coming for Grandpa. He definitely has unbelievable defense right now, but he's running away from his defense cards. Therefore, if I get Dark Hole, he has no protection for the ones in defense mode. Oh, Kazi! Hey, Copycat has a use now. Good. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. Did I forget to Tremendous Fire him? I probably did. I heavy stored my own Tremendous Fire, didn't I? Good job, Cooper. Good job. You just realized it too, which is the worst. I did get Dark Hole, and like I said, all of his cards are away from him now, so... before I do it... Hey, look at me, I'm a Sword Arm. Hey, look at me, I'm the Drek. Hey, don't worry about that. Sorry, Drek. I'd rather just do this before he moves his cards closer to him. His leader will still protect Phantom Duan, but that's about it. Oh, I guess there was a card next to him, too. On the top right. Alright, it's just you and me now, sir. I got 15 cards left, and those 15 cards, now that your monsters... You still have really good defense monsters, but... They won't block every position. And you're not putting him in defense, which I really appreciate. I really appreciate... Oh, I can't draw my monster, though! God damn it. We got deep with this Burning Land. Alright, I know I have a few dinosaurs left. I know I do. Sword Armor Dragon can win me this fight. Taking out all the water monsters is a little bit brutal, though, because now I don't have Brachio. I put a lot of faith in my other cards. I got him. That's what I was looking for. Sword Arm is born. Sword Arm attack. Okay. Grandpa is almost dead. I got rid of one of his best defenders because he was too dumb to put it in defense mode, which I appreciate. His other best defender is right above. Oh, wait. Was this guy with Crush? Didn't think about that, but that's okay. Oh, I got rid of his other card with it, so that's fine. That's super fine. Okay. Perfect. And yes, he can run in the Crush, but I also have a lot of cards that can dance in Crush. Dances with Crush, that's my deck name. Okay, 800 damage, that's all I need to muster. Who's got it? 12, my boy. My freaking boy does. The Dream Clown. Truly the best card ever made. He will always have my back. No! You bastard! That was my card. That's the first time he ever used that on me. That was my card, you son of a bitch. Well, at least now I know my next attack will be the end of you. And you know what? I run 2 Dream Clowns, I think. Okay, maybe not in this moment, but I do have them. All right, why don't I forgot to take out Power Cake. I took out all the water monsters. Oh, good. This works out. I took out all the water monsters, but not the Power of Kaishin. That was a mistake. I'm going to eat my own monster. And our deck leaders are kissing. Our deck leaders... that does not happen very often. I don't care about being direct attacked. He just blocked my... Oh, okay, he was just blocking the summoning zone. I got my final flame. All right, boop, bop, boop. I might need magic jam with it. Screw it. Bop. I'm almost out of cards here. Final flame. That's what we're looking for. Okay. I just need to do 600 damage. I am almost out of cards, but if I can just draw a monster that is decently weak, which I did not because of my deck leader ability. Ew. How many cards do I even have left? This is an excellent question. Stern Mystic, I want you to sit right there. I want to see if he'll run over to hit you. He won't. Alright. Eye Armor. That'll do it. Stern Mystic, what are we up against? Show me. His last members are Lamoon, Aquamador, and Invitation to a Dark Sleep. I summon Eye Armor. And before Eye Armor dies, he'll get the damage off. Yep. Before he dies, he gets the damage off because the attack didn't change until after the battle. So yeah, he dies, but we won. Holy crap, we almost ran out of cards on that one. I need to get rid of those equip spells. Gramps, you really made me change my deck. Jesus Christ. Like, that was brutal. That was brutal. All right, let's see. What do I want from all this? The yellow luster shield seems really interesting. I guess I'm not getting it, though. Okay. I did it! Faceless Mage gets Brain Control! Oh, that's going to be amazing. Oh, his cards are immune to it. Unless they're one space away. Ooh, nope, I can cook. There's a recipe here. Oh, what a fucking pull. Dude, Grandpa, you're kind of crazy. This is fun. I'm having a good time with you. I hope you're having a good time with me too. Brain Control costs 80. Take control of opponent's highest attack monster for 1 turn. Oh, that's kind of specific. I'll try it, but this might not work against him. Unless he's willing to move his cards over. So where are my cards I don't need? Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. Very useless cards. Might as well have been fake traps. Don't need you. Give me Brain Control. Give me other cards that do things. What's Scones will do again? Oh, no, that's not really necessary. Give me other cards that do things. Something... It has to be spell and trap wise that... I just don't think I have any more burn cards. That's the problem. All my other cards are not about that life. Oh, maybe my trap card. What was that? Negate attack? Nah, that doesn't matter. Curse Breaker does matter. We'll use Curse Breaker. Shield and Sword actually might fucking matter for this fight. Oh, he has so much built-in protection, it might not matter. Shadow Spell, Acid Trap, Soul of the Pure, Shift. Yeah, that stuff does help. Rogue Doll, Hungry Burger. Blast Juggler has some value, probably. The Flame Ghost. There's no Sea Terrain. Muka Muka. Tenderness. I don't want to tender this up. Patrol Robo is interesting, but no, that's not going to help. It's not bad, though. Throw it in. Am I actually getting too expensive? Is my deck too expensive to fight Gramps with? Here, I'll throw in a fake trap just to be safe. I know I'm using a lot of spells and traps now, which is the reason why my deck's so expensive, but like, is it actually too expensive to fight Gramps with? Did I finally beat somebody that okay, no. Whew. I was like, I finally had to work this hard. We're the same level, me and him. We have the same rank, it looks like. Unless, oh, he might have 3 stripes. I do not know. We'll find out the hard way. First things first, we're getting in there. All right, what's my opening hand? Lots of fake traps, which is good, and a brain control, which is great. So let's get rid of you, and we'll have you just in case. You are going to be there just in case. And we're coming for you, Gramps. This will be the fastest duel we have with Gramps, I promise. Our deck is built for victory now. All right, Copycats and Ukazis, which Copycats don't work until after he's willing to Ukazi me, or worse. Ukazi, let's go. Wonderful. Yep. I can get like 3,000 burn off with my Tremendous Fires with my 2 Grave Robbers, but I have to get Tremendous Fire first, which is luck. I got lucky last duel. Alright, so let's see here. Shadow Goal. I'm very good at getting you over Labyrinth Wall, which isn't a good thing in this case, but that's fine. Shadow Goal, why don't you go have some fun? I know we don't know what he is yet, but he hasn't done any power increases or anything, so I'm not concerned. Alright, now we sit here. Oh, he's just letting me in. That's nice of him. Either that or he's letting me go closer to a trap card, which is still nice of him. Ah, let me go close. Ooh, that's going to hurt. That's a big drop. I have 1,000 attack points left. I could be in a better situation, but since I'm not, we'll just have Stern Mystic ready to go. Ready to give me information on who his strongest monster is, and then if that monster is far enough away, Dark Elf is probably his strongest, and it's not far enough away. Brain Control won't work until that Dark Elf is within 2 spaces away. And then, because she can move 2 spaces, it would be perfect for me. I did take a lot of damage for that, though. I've lost almost half my health. Alright, Final Flame, and I could set up a Sword Arm just to have it. Just so I gain experience, I guess. It can't hurt. Alright, so if I can get his deck leader to move, like, 1 space... I need him here, basically. I need either her here or here to make sure I can get him with Brain Control. Or at least force her trap out, force another trap out. But I hopefully will have Heavy Storm by then. Oh, isn't that delectable? Alright. Let's see what else we got in here. Final Flame for this turn. A little 200 damage. Doesn't hurt to chip your opponent. Chipping him. Alright, now that we chipped him, let's do this. And Stern, you can just sit right there. Magic Jammer's doing its job. We got nothing to worry about. Just need to force him into a different position. Okay. More Sword Arm of Dragons. More experience for my deck leader on my walk around. As my deck leader actually walks around. They will most likely die to Dark Hole, which is why I'm not concerned about bringing them with us. Alright. He's got a lot more cards now. I could flip them. Just to find out what's what. But they're not, he hasn't maxed out yet. Dream Clown might come in handy. More importantly, I actually pulled Labyrinth Tank. Alright, Labyrinth Tank is on the way. He is strong, but he might not be strong enough within the zone. And normally I'd put him right here if he didn't play this card here so I could use Brain Control, but that didn't happen. Since that didn't happen, screw it. It's weird, he doesn't use any... Every time I get Magic Jammer, he doesn't even activate a spell card. Not even giving me a shot. What a jerk. This might be enough cards to Stern Mystic and find out what's really going on. Let's see if I got a Grave Robber. Nope, just more of you. Let's do it. Stern Mystic, what are we up against? Yeah, don't worry about that. He has a Paralyzing Potion. That was a trap to bait me. Most of these are traps to bait me. That's her Crush Girl. Infinite Dismissal is a 3-turn Spellbind. I don't mind being spellbound if I'm over here. So let's eat up those 3 turns. Plus, it might convince Dark Elf to do something a little foolish. Or at least it is foolish they actually go with it. I'll eat my Stern Mystic soon enough. Corner the Stern Mystic, my sword arms. He will be devoured. So he's surrounded by traps. That's not a good thing. That I made a mistake about. Never mind. I take that back. My Labyrinth Wall will make short work of him. It's weird that once he's face up, he's like, no, I love attack mode. I don't even want to heal anymore. Alright. I kind of just need to do it. So let's, just so I have more summons. There we go. And I guess, Dream Clown, you're going to end up taking the lead on this one. I just want to have more cards to pull off. Alright, she's running to Crush, which is not a bad... If she goes in defense mode and Crush, then that's actually a really good idea. That would screw me up just a little bit. Oh, I got Dark Hole, though, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Alright, Dream Clown, you can keep moving, but at the end of the day, I'm probably going to Dark Hole. This is all going away. Not his monsters, of course, but his spells and traps are. Yeah, I'm probably going to Dark Hole. I don't want him healing. That's kind of gross. Even if it's only 50 life points, it's a long time. Sorry, Dream Clown. My bad, buddy. My bad. Sorry, Labyrinth Tank. It was fun having you for 2 seconds. You baited out some stuff. Alright, all that's left is just 2 weak monsters. I know one of them's actually strong, but we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it when the time comes. I'm going to die for this, but I'm going to do 16. 2 out of King Rex. Let's go. Oh, he actually can't... Oh, he might kill me on the summon, but he can't kill me with his current monsters, which is pretty good. His deck clear ability is also just pretty good, being able to protect himself the way he has. Yeah, that works. That totally works. Beating an illusionist faceless mage is going to be a problem. I know, it just makes a bunch of copies of itself on me. The bastard. Alright, Gramps, you're making this duel much harder than expected. This one's been a tough one. And I'm pretty sure you're strong on Toon Terrain. Even if it doesn't say you are. Oh, I got Grave Robber. This card is 2 away, but because of... I wish Brain Control would work, you know what I mean? I really wish it would work. Alright, give me a Tremendous Fire. Oh, I haven't used one yet. I have Dark Hole. I could use it on Grave Robber. Use it on Grave Robber until I get Tremendous Fire. That was a mistake of me that I made. Ah, freaking... Does it prevent... Wait, Brain Control might work. Maybe it just prevents destruction, but it did say, like, anti-all spell and traps, so... It's hard to call. Alright, very unlikely it hits my Grave Robber. Well, now that you hit her, I don't want a Brain Control. God damn it, she's useless. Now she's actually countering me. Gosh darn it. Alright, that changes things slightly. So the reason we do this is we want to test to see if our opponent is aggressive and if he's good in Toon Zone. Like, we assume he is, but we don't know. Alright, are you willing to get a little aggressive? No, you're actually scared. You have fear in your heart. That card, on the other hand, who knows what that card has. Right, I need my Tremendous Fire and I win. If I get Tremendous Fire, the duel literally ends. So why not just focus it, right? I kind of want to end up Brain Control just to see if it would have worked. Leader ability? Yes. Okay, so leader ability does protect from that as well. We knew it. We knew this. We knew this. Okay, Grave Robber, just be patient. Once we get Tremendous Fire, we can win that way. But honestly, if he gets his healing card, we lose. I can't think of a way to get in there safely anymore. He's set up really well. Unless he leaves an opening like that, but even then... He might have a trap. Yeah, he might have... Oh, I do have Heavy Storm. But, he might have a trap. Let's just do this. And then next turn, we have a way to win. It was a scary duel, but we got him. Grave Robber. It was fun that I could Grave Rob my Grave Robber just because I'm like, wait, I made a mistake. Tremendous Fire. All right, just chillax. We're not going to do anything. We will just wait until victory. And we have a Sword Arm protecting us, so I'm not worried. I also should have just flipped it since now I know I'm going to win. Oh my god. Oh, this duel was down to the wire, Gramps. This has been our best duel. I don't think our life points have ever been this low. This is straight up impressive. This is legitimately impressive. Does it say all spells and traps or just mine? Opponent spells and traps. Okay, I was curious. I don't want to accidentally lose though, so that's just Tremendous Fire. Okay. Well, Gramps, that was another intense duel. You are making this a very difficult day. It's not just your map. Your cards are well built. You have a bunch of spellbinders. You have some powerful monsters. Yeah, of course you got promoted, Mr. Died in Battle. Or died to Dark Hole. All right, let's see if I can get another Tremendous Fire. That would be it. I missed it by one. Got it. Okay, we got Tremendous Fire. Hey, Paralyzing Potion as well. We're putting it in the deck. We're putting Tremendous Fire in the deck. It's so fucking good. I do have to take out something else, though, because our deck cost is getting a little bit too high. But Grandpa's making us work for it today. These duels have been really freaking hard. We only have one left, though, so let's try to enjoy it. The last duel we have with Grandpa. Tremendous Fire, Brain Control is basically useless. We could use that in a different duel. Not this one. Not this one. Tremendous Fire, you get in here. You're super useful. And his Stirred Mystic card is useful. You would think, given its ability, it would have that ability that forces my monsters to be revealed when they get near him. But he does not. Or maybe he just doesn't have it at the current level he's at. What is he at? A Saddam? What is that? A Side Admiral? I don't know. Street Admiral? He's from the streets? Alright, what do we got? Oh, Kazi and Final Flame. That's a way to start the duel. I also got all my highest level dinosaurs. Or the Mega Zowler, of course. Oh, Kazi. There we go. That's one way to start a duel. The only card I'm afraid of is Gift of the Mystical Elf, which if I can get Magic Jammer, I will never have to worry about. Let's keep one dinosaur. But let's get a little bit aggressive on throwing stuff away. I'm just going to use Final Flame. Our goal is to win by burn. We're going to try and win by burn. It's just the only way we're going to do this. So Final Flame doesn't actually do anything, but it does help when it, like, you know, you're doing battle and stuff. It adds up. His Dark Elf costing him 100. It all adds up. So, let's see. Tremendous Fire. Yeah, I got what I needed. Okay. Tremendous Fire. Let's freaking go. Then we can Grave Rob. I'm thinking about playing Sword Arm of Dragon just to help it gain experience, since we do have it in our hand. Alright, Sword Arm, you keep moving forward. My Rear Admiral. I want to thank everyone in the comments for giving us, or letting me know what all these cards are. Power increase. Power. Wow, that monster's probably really strong. It's a shame we're not going to be fighting you because this map is crazy. Alright, so let's, even though I have Grave Robber, let's just put this guy in the corner so we can get some experience on him. It's really hard to level up since I keep using him to fuse for the water version, Brachioradus. Although if you wanted to, if you had a bunch of healing cards, you probably could just stall and just sit with a 5 of your deck leader in this area just to get your experience up. You totally could do that. I'm not going to. I'm not a freaking crazy person. That's not even crazy. It's more about it takes up too much time. Grave Robin. I want Tremendous Fire. Yeah, buddy. I can win this duel with Tremendous Fire alone because I have 2 Grave Robbers and 2 Tremendous Fires in my deck. Seems my opponent has the cards he wants. All right. Hey, thanks for helping me get another one. I appreciate that. I just have to create the Wall of Jericho and then Tremendous Fire until I win. That's what I can do against future opponents, which is evil. Am I evil? I might be a little evil. I don't know if I would do that. That might be a little much. All right, my opponent has enough life points to survive. Honestly, if I get Copycat, I win too. So he has enough to survive 1 more Tremendous Fire and 1 more spell/battle. And I say battle in case I get Labyrinth Tank or something like that. I'm still coming around just in case. You know, I'm curious why they have this little corner here. You think there might be a treasure card back here because they just have this corner? I did get Labyrinth Tank, funny enough. So I'll move my guy over there and we'll see if that's a way to win. I have Dark Hole. I'll use that later. Let me enjoy myself. Let me have some fun before the game's over. It'd be cool if there were monsters that are actually strong in Labyrinth and not just go through Labyrinth. But, oh, Ukazi! That's one of my favorite spell cards. Alright. Let's see. Dream Clown. That's my boy right there. That's the boy. Let's see. I'll just put him down right here. He's actually pretty high rank himself. Look at that. He's a first lieutenant. Doesn't actually do anything, but still cool. Don't need his ability. Sure. Go out in there and see if we can get a little more. Oh, okay. That's a good trap card. That is a good trap. Sorry, Labyrinth Tank. Nothing you can do about that. And I want to move downwards when I get the time. I know I should just be throwing a bunch of stuff away, but the second I do, the duel's over, and I kind of want to see... Oh, maybe I should. He's actually getting a ton of his burn this time around compared to last time. All right, that's something to be feared. I did get another one of my Labyrinth guys, but you know what? Screw it. I might need to be a little more careful. Alright, don't need my warrior. Don't need my spellcaster. Spellcaster, what is he hiding? 2 traps, a paralyzing potion, and Magician of Fate that he power increased twice. Oh my god. Oh my god, that card. Thank god I got rid of her effect. That card would have been a huge problem. That's how you get more Tremendous Fires. Funny enough, I think I have Magician of Fate. Oh my god. No, no, no. There's no way. There's no way! Oh, okay. Wait, how did you... Oh, maybe it's based on original attack. I was going to say, there's no way. Okay, he did a 5-card fusion, whether I like to admit it or not. He pulled it off. So, good job. All right. Last place to check would be that last spot. Just throw everything away. Who cares? Who cares? We're running out of time. This guy's burned me like crazy. Burning Land, you're supposed to be a burn card. What happened to you? Stern Mystic, get devoured by Dream Clown. Die. Die. And now that you are dead, as long as I don't if you try to touch or move Dark Hole, it will go off. And I'm not trying to do that. I am very curious what he power increased and crushed to hell. It's probably Injection Fairy Lily. He loves that card. I still miss that he doesn't have Exodia, but this is fine. This is a cool idea, too. Can't draw it to save my life. Nope, that's not where the treasure card was. I was curious. It looked like it would be, right? I can't be the only one that thought it. I guess what we could do is just this. Yep. Yep. I'm doing it! I got me a sword arm, and it's a powerful one. Powerful sword arm of dragon. And then we just sit here and wait. Yeah, this guy, we're racing to see who gets the most burn. Grandpa is beating me, right? Or not beating me, but he's close right now. It's a good fight. Only Final Flame is... Oof. I am very curious what he fuses. What are you making? I could always go check, but that'd make people happy, and I'm not about that. All right, I got my Copycat. That's what we've been waiting for. I could have just got rid of a bunch of stuff with it, but I didn't. So with Copycat, because my opponent used Tremendous Fire, that's exactly what we're going to get. And I am in the clear. Just going to end my turn there. We have them. I just need to draw an Ukazi or something and I win. Not a Final Flame, but an Ukazi. All right, not even going to think about it. We're just going to do it. Tremendous Fire. He's surrounded by monsters. He has all the protection in the world, but he can't stop direct damage. All right, let's throw basically everything away except Sword Arm. All right, it'd be cool if you use Magical Labyrinth with Shadow Goal and it just makes Wall Shadow. Like, you don't want... Well, actually, there's a few situations where you'd want to do that. But it would just be cool. All right, I have 3 Sword Armor Dragons and a Dark Hole that's super itching to go. It's like, come on, let me do it. Let me Dark Hole. Yep, we understand. You're not doing anything. Good for you, sir. I have game. Yep, there it is. I was like, come on, it's got to be here somewhere. The final duel with my Gramps is over. He was probably one of the closest people to beating us since we had our broken cards. He was probably one of the hardest opponents we've ever faced. I know the map had a lot to do with it, but his deck was well built, all things considered. All right, so let's see. Our best odds of getting a jackpot are Book of Secret Arts. Missed it. Ah, I'm sorry, folks. I tried. I missed it. I got a bunch of equip spells. I don't know why he runs so many. He has so many weak monsters. I thought he was mostly about burn. But you can't make the CPU actually play a burn deck. But this is a big change. We're going to go. We can reincarnate, but we're going to have to make a completely new deck for fighting our next opponent. Because our next opponent is a Crush Duelist. All right. Reincarnation time. Let's see, what am I willing to reincarnate? Let's see, what would be worthwhile? What's my most expensive card? Muka Muka, Dust Tornado. I have... Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Yeah. Hourglass, very cute. Give me something better. That's not bad. That's not bad if I'm really worried about healing. That is a crazy pull. We got Crush card. Oh, it's not good for this next opponent, but that's incredible. Holy crap. Oh, that's amazing. I do run cards that have less than 1,000 attack, like Flanagan right there. Or Supporter of the Shadow. Yeah, no, we do. We do. All right, we do need to consider what we're going to do with our deck, though. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to do it off screen. You guys are going to be surprised next episode by what our deck is. Everyone, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and prepare for a Crush Duel with Bakura. Bye-bye.